Monday Night Raw got a real shakeup when Paige made her long-awaited return to action. She wasn't alone though, as she brought along Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose from NXT to serve as her cronies. It was a pretty seismic event, although it was undercut a bit when they did the exact same storyline on Smackdown, only with 3 different women. Raw has more time to dedicate to its women's division, and the trio of Paige, Deville, and Rose is certainly intriguing. You may already know about Paige, but what about her partners in crime? Here are 10 facts about Deville and Rose. Deville was born as Daria Baronato on September 24th of 1993. That makes her only 24 years of age. And yet, here she is, already on Monday Night Raw. Deville is from Chemung Township, New Jersey, which has earned her the nickname the Jersey Devil. It works quite well with her ring name. Before becoming a pro wrestler, Deville was a mixed martial artist. Deville began training for MMA at the age of 17. She fought 3 professional fights, winning her first 2 and losing her final matchup. She was able to win her first fight by a guillotine choke and her second fight by TKO, and her final matchup, well, she came up a bit short. Her MMA background is a significant part of her character, and she's definitely not coming up short being on Monday Night Raw. Deville made her first appearance on a program that you all probably know, Tough Enough. She was a participant in the 6th season of the show, where she was the 3rd person cut from the program, which had her ranked 11th overall. While she didn't win, Deville has had more success in WWE than either of the winners of that season. Sonya Deville has been in over 150 matches in NXT alone, but many of you, myself included, may not have known this since only 10 of her matches have been televised. Deville's style of wrestling consists of striking and submissions due to her MMA background. Deville definitely has the skills to be in the WWE for a very long time. Deville is also a trailblazer of sorts. She is openly lesbian, which makes her the first open lesbian performer in WWE history. WWE hasn't used her sexuality in a storyline or made mention of it to my knowledge, but I don't think they're going to do anything with that in terms of story. Like, she's already a badass fighter, like, oh, now she's a lesbian badass fighter. Oh man, great improvement. That's amazing storytelling right there. Like, no, they're not going to do that. Rose was born Amanda Sakumano on July 18th of 1991 in Westchester County, New York. She attended college at Iona, where she got a bachelor's degree in speech pathology. Speech pathology plays an important role in diagnosing conditions such as autism. There are very few women in the WWE with a degree, which shows that Rose had other interests outside of wrestling. Rose and Deville have a bit of history. Rose was also a competitor on the 6th season of Tough Enough. She had a little more success than her counterpart, as she was the runner-up of that season. Sarah Lee had won Tough Enough in the finals, but Lee was released shortly after. Rose may not have won Tough Enough, but she did get a 5-year deal from the WWE, which counts as a win in my book. Rose and Deville appear to be really good friends as well. On Instagram, you can see a bunch of pictures of them together, so clearly there's a good relationship between the two, which WWE have taken into account when they decided to call up Rose and Deville to the main roster. Before becoming a wrestler, Rose had an extensive run as a fitness model and in fitness competitions. She finished in first place at the World Bodybuilding Fitness and Fashion Show in Boston, and in 2014 she was named the World Beauty Fitness and Fashion Bikini Champion. Rose has also been featured in several fitness magazines such as Fitness Girls and Fit and Firm. Rose definitely has a similar background to her female counterparts when it comes to fitness and competitions. Though Rose just made her main roster debut, she has been appearing on the reality show Total Divas since the 5th season, which began airing in January of 2016. Rose goes into detail about her personal relationships with her family and her boyfriend. Total Divas shows a side of Rose that you would not see in wrestling. Rose was only on the show for the 5th season, because she ended up being replaced by Renee Young for the next season. This gave Rose time to focus on her craft without the distractions of reality television. But you should let reality television distract you once in a while, because Total Divas is actually really good. Outside of the ring, where she began competing since 2015 when she signed with NXT, Rose participates in yoga and CrossFit, and she's also a big supporter of animal rights and adoption. And these were 10 things you probably didn't know about Mandy and Rose. If you have anything that you knew before the video that you still knew after I told you, let me know in the comments. As always, I hope you're all having an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching Wrestling Hub, and I will see you later with more wrestling videos.